Chapter 665, Departure Part 2. Nangong Zi Lan was stunned for a moment, looking at Zi Xiao's smiling face. She then bit her lips and nodded slightly as she replied, "Master, I will definitely come and find you." Zi Xiao didn't say further. She just raised her hand to wave behind her, vanishing from Nangong Zi Yi's sight without turning her head back. Zi Xiao would similarly leave realmless with Mu Ru Yue and Wu Chen, as she had already completed everything she wanted to do at this place. Following this, it would be to settle the debts with Zi Feng. The following matters were really simple. Every people from the large families would dispatch people toward the Wang family, willing for the Wang family to lead the families and serving Mu Ru Yue. No matter what, Mu Ru Yue was a heaven stage low-rank alchemist. With just that status, it was astonishing. Furthermore, she had Zi Xiao, who was the disciple of deity Yunyi, by her side. Hence, this matter was within the deduction from everyone. As for the Dongfang family, it had already fallen. What happened that day shook the world, but that family would lose the attention from the world one day. A man was standing with his hand behind his back under the sunlight. His silk-like silver hair fluttered along with the wind. His appearance was so handsome that it would dazzle anyone that lay their sight on him. He looked as though he was an immortal that was walking over on lotus. A light smile graced the man's handsome face. It was as though the calm of his eyes was disrupted as his eyes was filled with smiles at the girl walking toward him from outside. "It seems that you have accomplished the matter that you have come here for." Mu Ru Yue glanced at Wu Chen, who was standing at her side, smiling slightly. His voice was as gentle as the breeze that was brushing against the face. It was so pleasant that would make people's mind blank. Anyone that saw this man was unable to neglect this cold but divinely handsome man. He seemed to be eye of focus wherever he goes, instantly attracting everyone's gazes. "Mu Ru Yue, you are finally here." Mu Ru Yue's lips curves up into a light smile before continuing, "I've been waiting for you here for a really long time already. I don't know if we can depart from this place today." Flowers seemed to bloom around his surrounding the instant Mu Ru Yue smiled lightly. It looked like a flourishing blossom-filled brocade, making him even more dazzling to sight. "The purpose in me coming here this time is to bring you back to the central region. The Immortal Doctor banquet will be commencing soon. It is also about time that you head back to the central region. But we will have to use another route in heading back this time. Are you guys prepared?" Mu Ru Yue raised her gaze slightly, and with a light smile, she replied, "Let's go. I've already experienced it once. Why should I fear it then? Moreover, She wasn't alone this time. But now, the only one that she worried about was Mo11 in the Demon Beast mountain range. Thinking about the timid and weak youth, Mu Ru Yue sighed subconsciously. It was unknown as to how long they would be separated for once she left. Lady Mu, Wang left. Lady Mu, Wang Yunjin was stunned a little before asking, frowning, "Are we going to leave with you?" No. Mu Ru Yue shook her head as she explained, "We come from land called the continent of the central region. The time flow there is different from the time flow here. I naturally have uses for recruiting all of you. I've already prepared a sufficient supply of pills that you will all need during the period when I'm gone. More importantly, I've prepared the immortal pill for you all. It is common knowledge that as people age, their physique will deteriorate. Hence, I will make it so that all of you will maintain your current appearance and physique. This is the only way in getting the best result." But, Wang Yunjin hesitated for a moment before continuing, "When will you return after this departure?"